Good morning, Vesta.
Good morning.
Good morning, Vesta and visitors. Today, I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay. Question number 1. How many of you like when you get marketing calls from banking sector, from NBFC, or calls asking for any product or services? How many of you like that? You like it?
Yes.
You like it? Okay. Alright. And how many of you would like if any of the BNI member calls you and tells you that my friend needs your product or services? Oh, that's lovely. Alright. Now say for example, if I tell you, imagine I have a list of people with their names, with their email IDs. How many of you would want this list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Of course, it would be like a database. Okay. What would you do with this list? क्या करोगे?
I know what to do.
I know you what to do. क्या करोगे इस list का? You will send an email of introduction, you will give it to your marketing team, you will ask them to call, and you will become one more person who is annoying the customer and telling the customer, I'm here to give you product or service. You will be also one of them who has not yet met the customer but is expecting the business from that customer. Now that is a lead for you. And if I tell you that one of the friend needs a piece of furniture, who is the person would you recommend from this room? Only one name comes to the mind. That's Agro Furniture, isn't it? It's because, why would you refer Agro Furniture? Why would you refer Brajesh's business?
6 years.
There's trust. You have trust in that person. You have met this person every Thursday in different events. You know this person. You have done one-to-ones with this person. So there is a trust that is built. So when you refer your friend that here is the person who can give you the best of the best furniture, you are giving your credibility. You are giving your trust to that person. And that's what the referrals mean. So when we look at these two different ways of marketing, when we look at lead versus referral, the difference is very simple. The first one is without trust. The second one is with trust. And as a business owner, what would be your marketing strategy? To do business with trust or without trust? With trust. Why would you want to do with trust?
Probability of more conversion, and invest less time. Ultimately, time is money.
So the probability of the business, the conversion of the business increases. Plus, the time is saved. And that's why you would prefer to go for a referral, which is generating trust, building your credibility, rather than going for a marketing strategy which is only on leads, where you don't know who the customer is. You don't even know whether the customer actually needs this or not. And that's what makes it all the difference. So if I have to ask you this question, what's better, a lead or a referral? The obvious choice is referral. So a lead is a contact that may have come to you from number of sources. We have different sources to get leads. Unfortunately, it only becomes a cold call for you. It is not a warm or a hot lead for you. It is not a referral with trust. Whereas a referral is the opportunity to do business. So for example, when the friend is being referred to Agro Furniture, the person gets really satisfied and happy with the product. What happens to your trust? what happens to your credibility? It increases, isn't it? And what will happen to that customer? The customer will come back and give the referral to his or her friend or relative. That if you want if you want product, go to Agro Furniture. So it is an opportunity to do business. So in a nutshell, a referral is a known contact. So in a referral, you have 3 people involved. One is the person who's asking for the product. One is the person who is giving the product or services. And there's a third person, a very important person, which is you, who's connecting these two with trust and credibility. And hence the conversion gets better and better. Again, a very few tips to pass on the meaningful referral. So of course we validate the requirement. What is the requirement about? We look at who the customer is, whom we are giving this referral to. We also check with our member to find out if they have the product and service. And then we refer that person. We share the contact details, we set up the meeting, we ensure that they have called and connected with each other. That is where your role comes into the picture. And trust me, in BNI, and especially in BNI Vesta, I have seen magic of referrals happening every week, every month. And that's why this chapter grows every time. When I look at the growth, it always increases month by month. It's because of that strong bonding, because of the trust, because of the credibility that the members have. Of course, it is better because it not only creates an opportunity, but it opens the door of possibilities. Thank you so much.
Thank you.